I know, right? Especially me, man. I've been throwing horseshoes over my left shoulder. I've spent most all my life searching for that four-leaf clover, yet you ran with me, chasing my rainbows. Honey, I love you too. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes, babe. That's the music God made for all the world to sing. It's never old, it grows. Losing makes me sorry. You say, honey, don't worry. Don't you know I love you too? And that's the way love That's the way love goes, babe. That's the music God made for all the world to sing. It's never old, it grows. Losing makes me sorry. You say, honey, don't worry. Don't you know I love you too? And that's the way love goes. Oh. Come on in, don't be a stranger.
I'm not a stranger.
You're being a stranger, kind of hanging out there on the outskirts like you want to be a stranger. I was just in Michigan yesterday. Yeah. I know, it's freaking cold, man. It's terrible. It's where my girlfriend's family's from. So, from Bloomfield Hills, over by Detroit. So, yeah, that's where we spent Christmas. I'm not. Okay, way up there. Yeah.
We flew out Monday after Christmas. Got down here, there was snow down here.
I know, it's everywhere, man. You can't get away from it. Pipes burst at my girlfriend's apartment. She came home to flooding in her laundry room, and
Oh, is that right?
yeah,
Blew a pipe out or something?
yeah. All the PEX held up. It's the old copper that blew. But yeah. What do you guys want to hear while you're here? Just strolling. Well, can I give you some strolling music? What do you like to stroll to? Strolling music? You got it. You got it, of course. Can't do that here. It's not country. Alan Jackson, strict. True. Strict rules, country only here. But I'll do some Alan Jackson for you. I'd love to do some Alan Jackson. All right. You got some Alan Jackson by request. She's been playing on that room on the strip for 10 years in Vegas. Every night she looks in the mirror, but she only ages. She's been reading about Nashville on the records that everybody's buying. Says I'm a simple girl myself, grew up on Long Island. So she packs her bags to try her hand. Says this might be my last chance. She's gone country. Look at them boots. She's gone country. Back to her roots. She's gone country. New kind of suit. She's gone country. Here she comes. Well, the folk scene's dead, but he's holding out in the village. He's been writing songs, speaking out against the wealth and privilege. He says that I don't believe in money, but a man could make him a killing. 'Cause some of that stuff don't sound much different than Dylan. I hear down there, it's changed, you see. They're not as backwards as they used to be. He's gone country. Look at them boots. He's gone country. Back to his roots. He's gone country. New kind of suit. He's gone country. Here he comes. Hey, thank you so much for the tip. Appreciate you. Safe travels where you're headed. Appreciate you coming in. He commutes to LA, but he's got a house in the valley. Well, the bills are piling up and the pop scene just ain't on the rally. He says, honey, I'm a serious composer, schooled in voice and composition. With the crime and the smog these days, this ain't no place for children. So they packed it, sounds so easy. It shouldn't take long, we'll be back in the money in no time at all. He's gone country. Look at them boots. He's gone country. Back to his roots. He's gone country. New kind of suit. He's gone country. Here he comes. Yeah, he's gone country. New kind of walk. He's gone country. New kind of talk. He's gone country. Oh, look at them boots. He's gone country. Oh, back to his roots. He's gone country. He's gone country. Everybody's gone country. Yeah, we've gone country. The whole world's gone country. We gone. I wanna sweep you off your feet tonight. I wanna love you and hold you tight. Spin you around on some old dance floor. Act like we never met before for fun. 'Cause you're the one I want. You're the one I need, baby. If I was a king, you would be my queen. You're the rock in my roll. You're good for my soul, it's true. I'm head over boots for you. The way you sparkle like like a diamond ring. Maybe one day we can make it a thing. Test time and grow together, rocking our chairs and talk about the weather. Yeah, so bring it on in for that angel kiss. Put that feel good on my lips. 'Cause you're the one I want, you're the one I need, baby. If I was a king, you would be my queen. You're the rock in my roll, good for my soul, it's true. I'm head over boots for you. Yeah, I'm here to pick you up, and I hope I don't let you down. No, 'cause you're the one I want, you're the one I need, baby. If I was a king, you would be my queen. You're the rock in my roll, you're good for my soul, it's true. I'm head over boots 'cause you're the one I want, you're the one I need, baby. If I was a king, you would be my queen. You're the rock in my roll, good for my soul, it's true. I'm head over boots for you. I wanna sweep you off your feet tonight. I wanna love you and hold you tight. Spin you around on some old dance floor. Hey, thank you so much. Home? I don't. By Alan Jackson? I don't. How's that one go? Let me listen to a snippet of it. Maybe I do, and I just don't remember. But I don't think I know that one. Oh, I kind of recognize it. I'll give it a try. World that I call home. All right, I'll give it a try. I've never done it, but I don't even know if I've heard this one. Thank you. in a small town in Georgia over 40 years ago. Her maiden name was Music till she met that Jackson boy. They married young like folks did then, not a penny to their name. But they believed the one you vowed to love should always stay the same. On the land his daddy gave them a foundation underway for a love to last forever or until their dying day. They built a bond that was strong enough to stand the test of time, and a place for us to turn to when our lives were in a bind. They made their house from a tool shed Granddaddy rolled down on 2 logs. And they built walls around it. They made that house a home. They taught us about good living. They taught us right from wrong. For there'll never be another place in this world that I'll call home. My mama raised 5 children, 4 girls, and there was me. She found her strength with faith in God and love of family. Never had a social life, home was all she knew, except the time she took a job to pay a bill or 2. My daddy skinned his knuckles on the cars that he repaired. He never earned much money, but he gave us all he had. He never made the front page, but he did the best he could. Folks drove down their cars from all around, let him look underneath the hood. Sorry, missed that one. They made their house from a tool shed Granddaddy rolled down on 2 logs. And they built walls around it. They made that house a home. And they taught us about good living. They taught us right from wrong. Lord, there'll never be another place in this world I'll call home. No, there'll never be another place in this world I'll call home. You're welcome. I've never heard that one before, so just listen to a little bit of it and get the gist. So, hope it was good enough. If there's something else I can do for you that I know better, I'd love to. But thanks for that request. Hope I didn't butcher it too bad. That's not the one that was, so when I was thinking that, maybe I could get through it, I was thinking, I'm confusing it with a different song. The home was a fishing pole, smell of sun, you know the one I'm talking about? It's like Tracy Lawrence or something, but I can't remember. But that's the one that was popping in my head. But anyway. So I guess it's over, baby, deja vu again. Who'd have thought that time don't stop and somehow, girl, the world keeps spinning. And if I turn myself into a solitary man, ain't like I'm the only one that's in the shoes that I am. Do you hear that? I'm right back at the sound of the lonely calling. Do you hear that? That's where I'm at. That's the sound of the teardrops falling down. Slamming door and a lesson learned. I let another lover crash and burn. I know that it might sound jaded, and I'd have to say I think love is overrated, but I don't like throwing it away. And I know you could probably tell me right guys can't have all the luck if others don't sing sad songs. Do you hear that? I'm right back at the sound of the lonely calling. Do you hear that? That's where I'm at. That's the sound of the teardrops falling down, down. A slamming door and a lesson learned. I let another lover crash and burn. That's right. Another lover crash and burn. Ooh, yeah. Do you hear that? I'm right back at the sound of the lonely calling. Do you hear that? That's where I'm at. That's the sound of the teardrops falling down. Slamming door and a lesson learned. I let another lover crash and burn. Slamming door and a lesson learned. I let another lover crash and burn. That's right. You guys ever heard that one? So you know that's Thomas Rhett sings that. But do you know who wrote it and who's singing background vocals on it? Once I tell you, you'll never be able to unhear it. It's Chris Stapleton. Chris Stapleton wrote that tune, and next time you hear that song, if you go listen to it, you listen really, really, really carefully to the background vocals. You can actually hear Chris Stapleton singing background vocals. You'll hear, throwing it away, like doing his voice, and it's so cool when you know it's there and you hear it. Same thing with Drink a Beer by Luke Bryan. He also wrote that one, and you can hear him on background vocals on it, too. So, a little fun fact for you there. She took down the photograph of our wedding day, ripped it down the middle and threw my half away. And I've got nobody to blame but me. I got nobody to blame but me. She broke all my fishing rods, put my guns in hock, threw my clothes out in the yard and changed out all the locks. And I've got nobody to blame but me. I've got nobody to blame but me. I know right where I went wrong. I know just what got her gone. Turned my life into this country song, and I've got nobody to blame but me. I've got nobody to blame but me. She fired up my old hot rod, ran it in the pond, put sugar in the John Deere. I can't even mow my lawn, and I've got nobody to blame but me. She built her a bonfire with my old six-string, took my old good whiskey and poured it down the drain. mean, and I've got nobody to blame but me. I've got nobody to blame but me. I know right where I went wrong. I know just what got her gone. Turned my life into this country song, and I've got nobody to blame but me. I've got nobody to blame but me. Nobody to blame but me. But I've got nobody to blame but me. There you go. Some Chris Stapleton for you, since we were on the topic. Lazy yellow moon coming up tonight, shining through the trees. Crickets are singing and lightning bugs are floating on the breeze. Baby, get ready. Across the field where the creek turns back by the old stump road, I'm gonna take you to a special place that nobody knows. Baby, get ready. Ooh, ooh. You and me going fishing in the dark, out on our backs and count the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, we'll be falling in love in the middle of the night, just a moving slow. So good to be with you. Spring is almost over and the summer's coming and the days are getting long. Wait all winter for the time to be right, just to take you along. Baby, get ready. It don't matter if we sit forever and the fish don't bite. We'll jump in the river and cool ourselves from the heat of the night. Baby, get ready. Ooh, ooh. You and me going fishing in the dark, out on our backs and count the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, we'll be falling in love in the middle of the night, just a moving slow. Stay the whole night through. It feels so good to be with you and me, going fishing in the dark, lying on our backs and count the stars where the cool grass grows. The full moonlight, we'll be falling in love in the middle of the night, just a moving slow. Stay the whole night through. It feels so good to be with you and me, gone fishing in the dark. Painted red, the stripe was white,
was 18 feet from the bow to stern light. Second hand from a dealer in Atlanta. I rode up with Daddy when he went there to get her. Put on a shine, put on a motor, built out of love, made for the water. I ran her for years till the transom got rotten. Piece of my childhood, never be forgotten. It was just an old plywood boat with 75 Johnson with an electric choke. A young boy, 2 hands on the wheel. I can't replace the way it made me feel. And I would turn her sharp and I'd make it wide. And he'd say, you can't beat the way an old wood boat rides. Just a little leg across the Alabama line, but I was king of the ocean when Daddy let me drive. Just an old half-ton short bed Ford my uncle bought new back in '64. Daddy got it right, 'cause the engine was smoking, couple burnt valves, and he had it going. He let me drive her when we'd haul off a load down the dirt strip where we dumped trash off Thick Fin Road. I'd sit up in the seat, stretch my feet out to the pedals, smiling like a hero, just received his medal. It was just an old hand-me-down Ford, a 3-speed on the column and a dent in the door. A young boy, 2 hands on the wheel. I can't replace the way it made me feel. And I would press that clutch and I'd keep it right. He'd say, a little slower, son, you're doing just fine. Just a dirt road with trash on each side, but I was Mario Andretti when Daddy let me drive. Daddy let me drive. I'm grown up now with 3 daughters of my own. I let them drive my old Jeep across the pasture at our home. Maybe one day they'll reach back in their file and pull out that old memory and think of me and smile and say, it's just an old worn out Jeep, rusty old floorboards, hot on my feet. A young girl, 2 hands on the wheel. I can't replace the way it made me feel. And he'd say, turn it left and steer it right. Straighten up, girl, now you're doing just fine. Just a little valley by the river where we'd ride, but I was high on the mountain when Daddy let me drive. Daddy let me drive. Oh, he let me drive. He let me drive. She's just an old plywood boat with a 75 Johnson with electric choke. Thank you so much. Some Alan Jackson for you. It is only appropriate. Well, welcome everybody to Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. Appreciate you being here. My name is Alex Smith. I will be entertaining y'all until 2 p.m. today. So you got plenty of time to get your requests in to me. Let me know what you want to hear. I've even done a song that I had never even heard today before because it was so slow. I was able to just sit here and listen to it and do it. So there's not much I can't do as long as it's country. So appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for hanging out. Make sure you tip our lovely bartender, working hard over there. And if you got anything left over after that, you can spread some of that love over here to me. I appreciate it. If you're out of cash, I also have Venmo. My code is on my sign there, but you can look me up at The Singin' Racer. No G on the end of singing. You can also scan the QR codes on your bar top there and on the TV, and I think there's on the tip buckets. They're all over the place. They're scattered about. And that'll take you to this MySet app, and it'll link you up to that TV, and you can literally text me your requests. And you can see a pretty extensive list of a lot of the songs that I do. I haven't updated it in a while, so there's a lot more that I do that aren't in there. And you can even put a custom request in that way, and you can tip me that way. So it's pretty handy if you're not feeling very social, or you can just shout it out. What do you got? Absolutely. What do you want to hear from him? Born Again? I don't know that one, man. All right, I'll do some Tyler Childers. I don't know Born Again, though. Is that a new one? Man, I'm gonna have to listen to that album again because I love that album, but I don't remember that song. Sorry, man. But yeah, I'd love to do some. Oh, Yorn, Feathered Indians, Lady May. Which one of those? You got it, bud. That's my favorite too. I'm gonna tune real quick. Put the capo on, it makes it sound a little different. I'm a stone's throw from the mill, and I'm a good walk to the river. When my working day is over, we'll go swim our cares away. And put your toes down in the water, and a smile across your face, and tell me that you love me, lovely Lady May. Now I ain't the sharpest chisel that your hands have ever held, but darling, I could love you well until the roll is called on high. But I've seen my share of trouble and I've held my weight in shame, but I'm baptized in your name, lovely Lady May. Lord, the wind can leave you shivering as it waltzes o'er the leaves. It's been rushing through my timber till your love brought on the spring. Now the mountains are blushing 'cause they don't know what to say, except a good long line of praises for my lovely Lady May. Now I ain't the toughest hickory that your axe has ever felled, but I'm a hickory just as well. I'm a hickory all the same. I came crashing through the forest as you cut my roots away, and I fell a good long ways for my lovely Lady May. There you go. Some Tyler Childers by request. Well, hello. You look like you want to come in, but you're not sure if you want to come in. Well, while you're waiting for your friends to come, what do you want to hear? Of course. Of course I know that one. Everybody knows that one. You have to know that one down here. I used to spend my nights out in a barroom, liquor was the only love I'd known. but you rescued me from reaching for the bottom. Brought me back from being too far gone. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. I will look for love in all the same old places. Found the bottom of the bottle's always dry. When you poured out your heart, I didn't waste it. 'Cause there's nothing like your love to get me high. Yeah, you're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. Something told me it was over. Thanks for coming in. We'll see you next time. When I saw you and him talking, something deep down in my soul said, cry, boy. Yeah. When I saw you and that boy walking around, ooh, I would rather go blind, girl, than to see you walk away from me, child. Ooh, you see, I love you so much, baby, that I don't want to watch you leave me. Baby, 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 I'd rather go blind. Most of all, I just don't want to be free. I was just sitting here thinking of your kiss and your warm embrace. When the reflection in the glass that I held to my lips now, baby, revealed the tears that was on my face. When baby, 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 I'd rather be blind, girl, than to see you walk away from me, child. You're smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. You're smooth It's Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Thank you so much. A little Tennessee whiskey by request. I snuck in a little Etta James in there for you. Hope you guys are having a great day. Welcome to AJ's Good Time Bar, and goodbye already, apparently. I'll miss you guys. I get it. You gotta see them all. Thank you so much for the tip. Thank you for the request. Thanks for listening. Appreciate you guys. Well, thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Appreciate you being here. I'll save you guys the long spiel. Real quick, my name is Alex Smith. I'll be here till 2 p.m. Be happy to take your requests. Thanks for hanging out. If you guys... What's that? You got it. Absolutely. I would be so happy to do that song for you. Thank you so much for that request. And you can shout them out like she did, and if you don't want to do that, you can scan the QR codes that are all over the place, and it'll link you to that app on that TV, and you can put them in that way, and they'll come through on my phone. Thank you for the tip. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Sun is hot and that old clock is moving slow. So am I. Workday passes like molasses in wintertime. Hey, but it's July. I'm getting paid by the hour and older by the minute. My boss just pushed me over the limit. Like to call him something, but I think I'll just call it a day. Something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Well, this lunch break is gonna take all afternoon and half the night. Tomorrow morning I know there'll be hell to pay. Hey, but that's alright. I ain't had a day off now in over a year. My Jamaican vacation's gonna start right here. If the phone's for me, you can tell them I just sailed away. Pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I could pay off my tab, put myself in a cab, and be back to work before 2. Well, at a moment like this, I can't help but wonder, what would Jimmy Buffett do? Funny you should ask. He'd say, pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. Pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Come to think about it, it's always 5 in Margaritaville. You've been to Margaritaville a few times, if I recall. Just gotta make sure you can find your way back. Keep it between the navigational beacons. Don't drink and drive. There you go. 5 o'clock somewhere by request. Thank you so much for that request. So happy to do that. You know, I just remembered that before the break, I had a different request from our our fantastic bouncer out here, our doorman. I remember. It just popped back in my head. I remember what you wanted to hear. I forgot all about that till just now. You got it, buddy. I'm gonna give that one a try. I've never sung this one out before. Actually, I don't think I've ever sung this. I've never sung this anywhere except for the radio, so we're gonna give it a try. But my good friend here, he has to sit here and listen to me and all the other performers all the freaking time. He never gets to request any songs. Thank you so much. Well, I mean, he gets to, just, you know. Anyway, I digress. Does Rascal Flatts have one L or two? You know what? Never mind. Here's one L. There we go. All right. Stand by Rascal Flatts. Jeez, I can't talk today. How am I going to sing this? Rascal Flatts. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. Yeah, I can do that after this. I'll do some Steve Earle after this. You feel like a candle in a hurricane, just like a picture in a broken frame, alone and helpless, like you lost your fight. But you'll be alright, you'll be alright. 'Cause when push comes to shove, you taste what you're made of. You might bend till you break, 'cause it's all you can take. On your knees you look up, decide you've had enough. You get mad, you get strong, wipe your head, shake it off, then you stand. Then you stand. I'm struggling with the high notes today. Life's like a novel with the hand ripped out, edge of a canyon, with only one way down. Take what you're given before it's gone. Start holding on, keep holding on. 'Cause when push comes to shove, you taste what you're made of. You might bend till you break, 'cause it's all you can take. On your knees you look up, decide you've had enough. You get mad, you get strong, wipe your head, shake it off, then you stand. Then you stand. Every time you get up and get back in the race, one more small piece of you starts to fall into place. 'Cause when push comes to shove, you taste what you're made of. You might bend till you break, 'cause it's all you can take. On your knees you look up, decide you've had enough. You get mad, you get strong, wipe your head, shake it off, then you stand. Thanks for the tip. Then you stand. Then you stand. Well, thanks for clapping for that. I need to practice that one. I tried. Man, my Gary LeVox impression's rough today. I appreciate you guys sitting through that one. Oh, and you wanted to hear Steve Earle. Copperhead Road, you got it. Hey, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you for the hang. Man, I can't talk today. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the tip. Thanks for the request. All the above. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, I know, for real. I'm so tongue-tied today. I don't know why. Maybe it's because this time yesterday I was in Detroit, and I drove. No, I got to work after this. I got to hang a whiteboard and mount a TV and pay the bills. All right, Copperhead Road by request. Well, my name's Johnny Pettimore, same as my daddy and his daddy before. You hardly ever saw Granddaddy down here. They only came to town about twice a year. He'd buy 100 pounds of yeast and some copper line. Everybody knew that he made moonshine. Now the revenue man wanted Granddaddy bad. He hit up the holler with everything he had. Before my time, but I've been told he never came back from Copperhead Road. Now Daddy ran the whiskey in a big black Dodge. Bought it at an auction at the Mason's Lodge. Johnson County Sheriff painted on the side. Just a shot of kind primer, then he looked inside. Well, him and my uncle tore that engine down. I still remember that rumbling sound. The sheriff came around in the middle of the night, heard Mama crying, knew something wasn't right. Headed down to Knoxville with a weekly load. You could hear this, you could smell the whiskey burning down Copperhead Road. I volunteered for the Army on my birthday. Draft the white trash first round here anyway. I've done 2 tours of duty in Vietnam, and I came home with a brand new plan. I take the seed from Colombia and Mexico, plant it up the holler down Copperhead Road. Well, the DEA's got a chopper in the air. I wake up screaming like I'm back over there. I learned a thing or two from Charlie, don't you know? You better stay away from Copperhead Road. Copperhead Road. Copperhead Road. Copperhead Road. There you go, Copperhead Road by request. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for listening. To all the new faces in here, my name is Alex Smith. I will be here entertaining y'all until 2 p.m. So you got all kinds of time to get up here. Let me know what your favorite country song is, and I would be happy to do it for you. I am taking requests. I am singing for tips, so any generosity you got is appreciated. But make sure you tip our bartender first. She's got to be here all day. I actually get to leave at like 2, so she needs it more than I do. Anyway, appreciate you guys hanging out. I appreciate your tips and requests. Thank you guys. I'm so tongue-tied today. I just asked them. I've been stumbling all over my words, so we're having a hell of a time up here. Hey, thank you guys. We'll see you next time. If you guys don't want to come up here and talk to me in person, you can scan the QR codes on the tables and the bars, and I think there's some on the tip jars and stuff at the bar, or on that TV up there, and it'll link you to the MySet app, and you can put your requests and tips in that way. There's a long list of songs in there of songs that I do. Not everything I do is in there. I haven't updated it in a little while, but at least give you some ideas, spark some inspiration, maybe make you think of something else you want to hear, and you can text me through that app and let me know. You can put in custom requests that way. And appreciate you guys hanging out. Hey, awesome. Just got one right now. Chicken Fried by Zach Brown Band. You got it. It's that easy. Thank you so much. You got it. I'd be happy to do that one for you. Right on. I'll shut up and sing. You know I like my chicken fried, cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio. Well, I was raised underneath the shade of a Georgia pine. That's home, you know it. Sweet tea, pecan pie, and homemade wine where the peaches grow. In my house, it's not much to talk about, but it's filled with love, it's grown in southern ground, and a little bit of chicken fried, a cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio up, out to see the sunrise. See the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, you know a mother's love. It's funny how it's the little things in life that mean the most, not where you live, what you drive, or the price tag on your clothes. There's no dollar sign on a piece of mind, this I've come to know. So if you agree, have a drink with me and raise your glasses for a toast to a little bit of chicken fried, a cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio up, allowed to see the sunrise. See the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, know a mother's love. I thank God for my life, for the stars and stripes, may freedom forever fly. Let it ring, salute the ones who died, the ones that give their lives so we don't have to sacrifice all the things we love, like our chicken fried, a cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio up, alive to see the sunrise. See the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, know a mother's love. Get your little chicken fried, cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio up, alive to see the sunrise. See the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, know a mother's love. There you go. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate the request. And the tip. Thank you so much for the tip. Appreciate you guys. Pair of boots and a sack of clothes Free and easy down the road I go, hanging memories on the highline poles. Free and easy down the road I go, free and easy down the road I go. Hey! Ragweed's rocking on the radio, free and easy down the road I go. So I'll keep rolling like an old banjo, free and easy down the road I go. Got the sun shining on me like a big spotlight, so I know everything's gonna be alright. Ain't no telling where the wind might blow. Free and easy down the road I go, living life like a Sunday stroll. Free and easy down the road I go, free and easy down the road I go. If only you get to go around one time, I'm gonna sit back and try to enjoy the ride. I could make a million or wind up broke. Free and easy down the road I go, can't take it with you when you go. So free and easy down the road I go. Someday I know it's gonna take me home. So free and easy down the road I go, free and easy down the road I go. Yeah. Hey, thanks, guys. Appreciate you. Once I thought that love was something I could never do. Never knew that I could feel this much, but this yearning in the deep part of my heart for you is more than a reaction to your touch. It's a perfect passion, and I can't get enough. The way you look, the way you laugh, the way you love with all you have. There ain't nothing about you that don't do something for me. The way you kiss, the way you cry, the way you move when you walk by. There ain't nothing about you that don't do something for me. Yeah, yeah. In my life I've been hammered by some heavy blows that never knocked me off my feet. All you gotta do is smile at me and down I go. And baby, it's no mystery why I surrender. Girl, you got everything. Where you look, where you laugh, where you love with all you have. There ain't nothing about you that don't do something for me. The way you kiss, the way you cry, the way you move when you walk by. There ain't nothing about you that don't do something for me. I love your attitude, your rose tattoo, your every thought, your smile, your lips, and girl, the list goes on and on and on. The way you look, the way you laugh, the way you love with all you have, there ain't nothing about you that don't do something for me. The way you kiss, the way you cry, the way you move when you walk by, there ain't nothing about you that don't do something for me. The way you look, the way you laugh, the way you love with all you have, your dance, your drive, you make me feel alive. The way you talk, the way you tease, by now I think you see there ain't nothing about you that don't do something for me. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Something about a truck in a farmer's field, a no trespass sign, and time to kill. Nobody's gonna get hurt, so what's the big deal? There's something about a truck in a farmer's field. There's something about a beer sitting on ice after a long hard day. Makes it taste just right on that drop tailgate on a summer night. Something about a beer sitting on ice. There's something about a girl in a red sundress with an ice cold beer pressed against her lips. In that farmer's field will make a boy a mess. There's something about a girl in a red sundress. There's something about a kiss that's gonna lead to more. In that drop tailgate back behind the corn, the most natural thing you ever felt before. There's something about a kiss that's gonna lead to more. There's something about a truck in a field and a girl with a red sundress with an ice cold beer to her lips, begging for another kiss. And there's something about you and me and the birds and the bees, and Lord have mercy, it's a beautiful thing. Ain't nothing about it, look. There's something about a truck, something about a creek around 2 a.m. After a few of those beers, you wanna dive on in. You don't need no clothes, so just hang 'em on a limb. There's something about a creek around 2 a.m. There's something about a truck in a field and a girl with a red sundress with an ice cold beer to her lips, begging for another kiss. And there's something about you and me and the birds and the bees, and Lord have mercy, it's a beautiful thing. Ain't nothing about it, look. There's something about a truck. There ain't nothing about it, look. There's something about a truck. Hey, thank you so much. tune up real quick. That way, if it sounds bad, we can blame me and not the guitar. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Thanks for being here at AJ's Good Time Bar. Listening to me entertain. I got a request for Walking in Memphis by Lone Star. I would love to do that one for you. I've never actually sung that, so this will be interesting. But I've heard it enough times to where I think I can get it done. All right, we'll give it a try. Put on my blue suede shoes and I boarded up the plane. Touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues in the middle of the pouring rain. And he wants you to look down over me, 'cause I got a first class ticket. The blue is a... Man, I can't figure out how this part goes. Middle of the pouring rain. And he wants you to look down over. All right, I gotta listen to the first verse of this. Sorry. Please bear with me. That's gonna drive me crazy. 2 seconds. All right. Take 2 or 3 or whatever this is. Put on my blue suede shoes and I boarded up the plane. Touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues in the middle of the pouring rain. And he wants you to look down over me. He's got a first class ticket, blue as a boy can be. Walking in Memphis, walking with my feet 10 feet off a Beale. I tried. Walking in Memphis, do I really feel the way I feel? Saw the ghost of Elvis down on Union Avenue. Followed him up to the gates of Graceland. Watched him walk right through. Now security, they did not see him. They just hovered around his tomb. There's a pretty little thing waiting on the king down in the jungle room. Walking in Memphis, walking with my feet 10 feet off the Beale. Walking in Memphis, but do I really feel the way I feel? They've got catfish on the table, gospel in the air. Reverend Green, be glad to see you. You haven't got a prayer. got a prayer in Memphis. Now Marielle plays the piano every Friday in Hollywood, and they brought me down to see her, and they asked me if I would do a little number, and I sang with all of my might. She said, tell me, are you a Christian? And I said, ma'am, I am tonight. Walking in Memphis, walking with my feet 10 feet off of Bill. Walking in Memphis, do I really feel the way I feel? Walking in Memphis, walking with my feet 10 feet off of Bill. I was walking in Memphis, but do I really feel the way I feel? Walking in Memphis, walking in Memphis. Thank you so much. Appreciate y'all. I just got off to a rough start. Finished a little stronger. Thanks for putting up with that. Thanks for the request. I appreciate you guys. I don't know if you could tell, I've never done that one. Thank you so much. I can't remember how that first verse ends, and I listened to it and I still couldn't get it right. But anyway, thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, I'll do something I know now. She tried to hide it by the faded denim clothes she wore, but I knew she'd never been inside a bar before. I felt like a peasant who had just met a queen, and she knew I saw right through her tight-fitting jeans. I asked her, what's a woman like you doing here? I see you're used to champagne, but I'll buy you a beer. She said, you've got me figured out, but I'm not what I seem. For a dance, I'll tell you about these tight-fitting jeans. She said, I married money, I'm used to wearing pearls, but I've always dreamed of being just a good old boy's girl. So tonight I left those crystal candlelights to live a dream. And partner, there's a tiger in these tight-fitting jeans. We danced every dance, and Lord, the beer that we went through, I'm satisfied I did my best to make her dreams come true. She played out her fantasy right before my eyes, it seemed. Thank you for the tip. Cowgirl came alive inside those tight-fitting jeans. In my mind, she's still a lady, that's all I'm gonna say. I knew I'd never broken by the time we parted ways. And I know I held more woman than most guys have ever seen. That night I knew a lady wearing tight-fitting jeans. Well, now she's back in her world and I'm still stuck in mine. But I know I'll always remember the time a cowboy once had a millionaire's dream. Lord, I love that lady wearing tight-fitting jeans. There you go, some Conway Twitty for you. Well, I got my first truck when I was 3. Drove 100,000 miles on my knees. hauled marbles and rocks, and thought twice before I hauled a Barbie doll bed for the girl next door. She tried to pay me with a kiss, and I began to understand there's something women like about a pickup man. When I turned 16, I saved a few $100. My first car was a pickup truck. I was cruising the town. The first girl I seen was Bobby Joe Gentry, the homecoming queen. She flagged me down and climbed up in the cab and said, I never knew you were a pickup man. You can set my truck on fire, roll it down a hill, and I still wouldn't trade it for a Coupe de Ville. I got an 8-foot bed that never has to be made. You know, if it weren't for trucks, we wouldn't have tailgates. Met all my wives in traffic jams, 'cause there's something women like about a pickup man. Most Friday nights I can be found in the bed of my truck on an old Chase lounge, backed into my spot at the drive-in show. You know, a cargo light gives off a romantic glow. I never have to wait in line at the popcorn stand, 'cause there's something women like about a pickup man. You can set my truck on fire, roll it down a hill, and I still wouldn't trade it for a Coupe de Ville. I got an 8-foot bed that never has to be made. You know, if it weren't for trucks, we wouldn't have tailgates. Met all my wives in traffic jams, 'cause there's something women like about a pickup man. A bucket of rust or a brand new machine, once around the block and you'll know what I mean. You can set my truck on fire, roll it down a hill, and I still wouldn't trade it for a Coupe de Ville. I got an 8-foot bed that never has to be made. You know, if it weren't for trucks, we wouldn't have tailgates. Met all my wives in traffic jams, 'cause there's something women like about a pickup man. Yeah, there's something women like about a pickup man. There you go, some Joe Diffie for you. Well, thank you to all the new faces that have come out here. We appreciate you guys being here at AJ's Good Time Bar. My name is Alex Smith. I'm halfway through my set now. I'll be here till 2 p.m. You got plenty of time to get your requests in to me and let me know what you want to hear. I would be obliged to do them, and even do them kind of not very well based on, you know, some of the history today, but we'll still get through them. I'll take your money either way. Whether you like it or not, you can give me money either way. I'll take, you know, just write on the money, you know, this is for, you know, singing lessons or whatever if you don't like it. So that'll work. And anyway, if you guys haven't figured it out yet, there are QR codes all around, like all over the tables and the bars and I think some of the tip jars and stuff. They'll link you up to the TV up there. Oh, it's right there on the bottom right of the TV too. And it'll link you up to this My Set app. You can text me through that. Let me know what you want to hear. You can see a list of most of the songs I do, or you can just put in a custom request. Or you can do it the old-fashioned way. Come up here, say hi, let me know where you're from, let me know what you want to hear. I'd love to do it. Anyway, I'll keep on rolling, quit talking at you, tip your bartender, and let's have a good time. Said I was in my early 40s with a lot of life before me, when a moment came to stop me on a dime. I spent most of the next days looking at the x-rays, talking about the options, talking about sweet time. I asked him when it sank in that this might really be the real end. How's it hit you when you get that kind of news? Man, what'd you do? He says, I went skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain climbing, I went 2.7 seconds on a bull named Fu Manchu, and I loved deeper and I spoke sweet. I'd been denying. He said, someday I hope you get the chance to live like you were dying. He said I was finally the husband that most of the time I wasn't, and I became a friend would like to have. And all of a sudden going fishing wasn't such an imposition. And I went 3 times that year, I lost my dad. Well, I finally read the good book and I took a good long hard look at what I'd do if I could do it all again. And then I went skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain climbing, I went 2.7 seconds on a bull named Fu Manchu. And I loved deeper and I spoke sweeter and I gave forgiveness I'd been denying. And he said, someday I hope you get the chance to live like you were dying, like tomorrow was a gift and you've got eternity to think about what you do with it. What could you do with it? What can I do with it? What can I do? Skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain climbing, I went 2.7 seconds on a bull named Fu Manchu. And I loved deeper and I spoke sweeter and I watched an eagle as it was flying. Thanks for the tip. Someday I hope you get the chance to live like you were dying, to live like you were dying, to live like you were dying. Hey, thank you. It's all the new faces in here. Welcome to AJ's Good Time Bar. Thanks for being here. My name is Alex Smith. I'll be here till 2 p.m. You got plenty of time to get your requests into me. I would love to sing your favorite country songs. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys being here. If you guys haven't had a chance yet, make sure you pop on over to my Instagram. It is The Singin' Racer. No G on the end of singing. I'd appreciate that follow. That's about the best thing you can do to help me with my music career at this point. Please and thank you. And we'll get back to some music here. Hey, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Way back on the radio dial, fire got lit inside a bright-eyed child. Every note just wrapped around his soul, from steel guitars to Memphis, all the way to rock and roll. Whoa, I can hear him playing, I can hear the ringing of a beat-up old guitar. Whoa, I can hear him singing, keep on dreaming, even if it breaks your heart. Hey, thanks guys, I appreciate it. Downtown is where I used to wander, old enough to get there but too young to get inside. So I would stand out on the sidewalk, listen to the music playing every Friday night. Whoa, Keep on dreaming even if it breaks your heart. Some dreams stay with you forever, drag you around but bring you back to where you were. Some dreams keep on getting better, gotta keep believing if you wanna know for sure. Whoa, I can hear 'em playing, I can hear the ringing of a beat up old guitar. Whoa, I can hear 'em singing, keep on dreaming even if it breaks your heart. Whoa, I can hear 'em playing, I can hear the ringing of a beat up old guitar. Whoa, I can hear 'em singing, keep on dreaming even if it breaks your heart. Keep on dreaming even if it breaks your heart. Keep on dreaming. Don't let it break your heart. Hey, thank you guys so much. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate it. The last word in lonesome is me. The last word in lonesome is me. My heart is as lonely as a heart can be lonely. The last word in lonesome is me. Too bad what's happened to our good love. Too bad what's happened to our good love. Sometimes our best isn't quite good enough, and the last word in lonesome is me. The last word in lonesome is me. The last word in lonesome is me. My heart is as lonely as a heart can be lonely. The last word in lonesome is me. Life is a desert and love quenches thirst. Life is a desert and love quenches thirst. We all have to hurt sometime. This is my first time. The last word in lonesome is me. The last word in lonesome is me. The last word in lonesome is me. Thank you. My heart is as lonely as a heart can be lonely. The last word in lonesome is me. Hey, thank you so much. I couldn't wait to turn 16 and drive all the boys around. Thank you so much for the tip. Put on the gas and hands on the wheel was all I could think about. A little rust in the bed of that truck and a 4-speed on the floor. $500, it was mine, all mine, and I never wanted nothing more. I took Katie down by the river with a $6 bottle of wine. Just a fool trying to play it cool, hoping she'd let me cross the line. I was praying that she couldn't tell I'd never been that far before. The first time was a one-time feeling, and I never wanted nothing more. No, I never wanted nothing more. Well, I'm what I am and I'm what I'm not. I'm sure happy with what I got. I'm lived to love and laugh a lot. That's all I need. Buddies all tried to change my mind, but I told them that I thought it through. Well, Katie laughed and my mama cried when they heard me say I do. Her little ring is a little thing, but it's all that I could afford. Now she's mine, all mine, till the day I die, and I never wanted nothing more. No, I never wanted nothing more. Well, I'm what I am and I'm what I'm not, but I'm sure happy with what I got. I live to love and laugh a lot. That's all I need. One Sunday I listened to the preacher and I knew he was preaching to me. I couldn't help it, I walked up front and I got down on my knee. Right then and there, I swear I changed when I found the Lord. Glory, hallelujah, good God Almighty, I never wanted nothing more. But no, I never wanted nothing more. Well, I'm what I am and I'm what I'm not, but I'm sure happy with what I got. I live to love and laugh a lot. That's all I need. And I never wanted nothing more. I never wanted nothing more. Never wanted nothing more. Hey, thank you guys so much. Got a request for some Chattahoochee by Alan Jackson. Of course I gotta do that song. It is not, it's just not right to come down here to AJ's and not do that song. So, you got it. Well, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt. Thank you. We got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, a pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just living for the minute. Yeah, we went down yonder on the Chattahoochee. Never knew how much the muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. Well, we fogged up the windows in my old Chevy. I was willing, but she wasn't ready. So I settled for a burger and a grape snow cone. Dropped her off early, but I didn't go home. Down by the river on a Friday night, a pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just living for the minute. Yeah, I went down yonder on the Chattahoochee. Never knew how much the muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. Yeah. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee. It gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We lit rubber on the Georgia asphalt. We got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Well, we fogged up the windows in my old Chevy. I was willing, but she wasn't ready. So I settled for a burger and a grape snow cone. Dropped her off early, but I didn't go home. Down by the river on a Friday night, a pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just living for the minute. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee. Never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. A lot about living and a little about love. Thank you so much. Appreciate the request. Thank you for the tip. You guys are awesome. For those that didn't catch it, my name is Alex Smith. I'll be here till 2 p.m. playing your favorite country western songs. Please don't be a stranger. Come up here. Let me know what you want to hear. And if you don't want to come up here and not be a stranger, you can scan all the QR codes around here on the TV, on the bar, and you can text me your request. You can see a list of songs that I do. A lot of the songs that I do, not all of them. And you can put in a custom request if need be. And I'd be happy to fulfill those requests and do my best to entertain y'all. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Out in the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl. Nighttime would find me in Rose's Cantina. Music would play and Felina would whirl. Blacker than night were the eyes of Felina, wicked and evil while casting a spell. My love was deep for this Mexican maiden. I was in love, but in vain I could tell. One night a wild young cowboy came in, wild as the West Texas winds. Dashing and daring, a drink he was sharing with wicked Felina, the girl that I loved. So in anger I challenged his right for the love of this maiden. Down went his hand for the gun that he wore. My challenge was answered in less than a heartbeat. The handsome young stranger lay dead on the floor. Out through the back door of Rose's I ran, out where the horses were tied. I caught a good one, it looked like it could run. Up on its back and away I did ride, just as fast as I could from the West Texas town of El Paso out to the Badlands of New Mexico. Back in El Paso my life would be worthless, Everything's gone in life, nothing is left. It's been so long since I've seen the young maiden. Thank you. My love is stronger than my fear of death. I saddled up and away I did go, riding alone in the dark. Maybe tomorrow a bullet may find me. Tonight nothing's worse than this pain in my heart. And at last here I am on the hill overlooking El Paso. I can see Rosa's cantina below. My love is strong and it pushes me onward. Down off the hill to Felina I go. Off to my right I see 5 mounted cowboys. Off to my left ride a dozen or more. Shouting and shooting, I can't let them catch me. I have to make it to Rosa's back door. Something is dreadfully wrong, for I feel a deep burning pain in my side. Though I am trying to stay in the saddle, I'm getting weary, unable to ride. But my love for Felina is strong and it rides where I've fallen. Though I am weary, I can't stop to rest. I see the white puff of smoke from the rifle. I feel the bullet go deep in my chest. From out of nowhere, Felina has found me, kissing my cheek as she kneels by my side. Cradled by 2 loving arms that I'll die for. One little kiss and Felina, goodbye. Thank you. Little Marty Robbins for you, the original singing racer. He had a little NASCAR career funded by his music. He lived the dream. Hope to be him when I grow up. Him or Paul Newman, one of them. But anyway, that is a hint. I am the Singing Racer on Instagram. Please go follow me if you use Instagram. I would appreciate it very much. That's the best thing you can do to follow my career and to help me get going and all that stuff. I do have music coming out very soon, so go follow me for updates about that. Probably going to be sometime during January. The Singing Racer, no G on the end of singing. And yeah, you can follow my adventures there. And anyway, please don't be a stranger. Let me know what songs you want to hear. You can do so through the MySet app, or you can just come up here the old-fashioned way. Tell me what you want to hear. I'd be happy to do it, as long as I know it. Anyway. Plowing these fields in the hot summer sun, over by the gate, Lordy, here she comes, with a basket full of chicken and a big cold jug of sweet tea. I make a little room and she climbs on up, open up the throttle and stir a little dust. Just look at her face, she ain't a fooling me. She thinks my tractor's sexy, it really turns her on. She's always staring at me while I'm chugging along. Thank you so much for the tip. She likes the way it's pulling while we're tilling up the land. She's even kinda crazy about my farmer's tan. She's the only one who really understands or gets me. She thinks my tractor's sexy, riding back and forth till we run out of light. Take it to the barn, put it up for the night. Climb up in the loft, sit and talk with the radio on. She says she's got a dream and I ask what it is. She wants a little farm and a yard full of kids. One more teeny weeny ride before I take her home. She thinks my tractor's sexy. It really turns her on. She's always staring at me while I'm chugging along. She likes the way it's pulling while we're tilling up the land. She's even kind of crazy about my farmer's tan. She's the only one who really understands or gets me. She thinks my tractor's sexy. Well, she ain't into cars or pickup trucks, but if it runs like a deer, man, her eyes light up. She thinks my tractor's sexy. It really turns her on. She's always staring at me while I'm chugging along. She likes the way it's pulling while we're tilling up the land. She's even kind of crazy about my farmer's tan. She's the only one who really understands and gets me. She thinks my tractor's sexy. She thinks my tractor's sexy. She thinks my tractor's sexy. Thank you guys so much.
Hey, appreciate you guys.
You can tell your old man you'll do some largemouth fishing another time. You just got too much on your plate to bait and cast a line. You can always put a rain check in his hand until you can't. You can keep putting off forever with that girl whose heart you hold, swearing that you'll ask someday further down the road. You can always put a diamond in her hand until you can't. If you got a chance, take it while you got a chance. If you got a dream, chase it, 'cause a dream won't chase you back. If you're gonna love somebody, hold them as long and as strong and as close as you can, till you can't. There's a box of greasy parts sitting in the trunk of that 65, still waiting on you and your granddad to bring it back to life. You can always get around to fixing up that Pontiac until you can't. If you got a chance, take it while you got a chance. If you got a dream, chase it, 'cause a dream won't chase you back. If you're gonna love somebody, hold them as long and as strong and as close as you can, until you can't. Take that phone call from your mama, just talk away, 'cause you never know how bad you wanna till you can't someday. Don't wait on tomorrow, 'cause tomorrow may not show. Say your sorries, your I love yous, 'cause man, you never know. If you got a chance, take it while you got a chance. If you got a dream, chase it, 'cause a dream won't won't chase you back. If you're gonna love somebody, hold on as long and as strong and as close as you can until you can. You got a dream, take it while you got a chance. If you got a dream, chase it, 'cause a dream won't chase you back. If you're gonna love somebody, hold on as long and as strong and as close as you can until you can't. Until you can't. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Well, Sunday morning, man, she woke up fighting mad, bitching and moaning on and on about the time I had. And by Tuesday, you could say that girl was good as gone. Then when Thursday came around, I was all alone. So I went for a drive to clear my mind, ended up at a Shell on I-65. Thanks for the tip. Then I won $100 on a scratch-off ticket, bought 2 12-packs and a tank of gas with it. Thank you. She swore they were a waste of time, all, but she was wrong. Appreciate you guys. I was calling number 5 on the radio station on a 4-day, 3-night beach vacation. Deep sea scenery to fishing down in Panama. I ain't gotta see my ex-future mother-in-law anymore. Oh Lord, when it rains, it pours. Now she was sure real quick to up and apologize when she heard about my newfound luck on that FM dial. And it's crazy how lately now it just seems to come in waves. What I thought was gonna be the death of me was my saving grace. It's got me thinking that her leaving is the only logical reason that I got the last spot in the Hooters parking lot, and the waitress left her number on my check with a heart. She picked up on the first ring when I gave her a call. I only spent $5 on the Moose Club raffle, won a used 4-wheeler and 3 free passes for me and 2 of my buddies to go around a golf. I ain't gotta see my ex-future mother-in-law anymore. Oh Lord, when it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours. I've been on one hell of a redneck road for 3 weeks now. It all started on the day that she walked out. And I won $100 on a scratch-off ticket, bought 2 12-packs and a tank of gas with it. She swore they were a waste of time, all, but she was wrong. I was calling number 5 on the radio station on a 4-day, 3-night beach vacation. Deep sea scenery to fishing down in Panama. And I ain't gotta see my ex-future mother-in-law anymore. Oh Lord, when it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate you. One more time. Well, here I sit high, getting ideas. Ain't nothing like a fool would live like this. Out all night and running wild. A woman sitting home with a half-month-old child. Dang me, they ought to take a rope and hang me high from the highest tree. Woman, would you weep for me? Boop, 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 da, doo, da, boop, boom, boom. One more time. Boop, 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 da, doo, da, boop, boop, boop. I just sit around drinking with the rest of the guys. 6 rounds bought, not bought 5. Spent half the groceries and half the rent. I like $14 of having 27 cents. So dang me, they ought to take a rope and hang me high from the highest tree. Woman, would you weep for me? Boop, 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 boop. Well, roses are red and violets are purple. Sugar sweet and so is maple syrup. I'm the 7th of the 7 sons. My pappy was a pistol, I'm a son of a gun. I said, dang me, they ought to take a rope and hang me high from the highest tree. Woman, would you weep for me? Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. One more time. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Some Roger Miller for you. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. My name is Alex Smith. If you haven't gotten the memo yet, you can request songs via the QR code on the TV, on the bar. I think they're on tip jars. They're all spread out over the bar over here. Or you can do it the old-fashioned way. You can, hello, stranger. Holy smokes, how did you end up in this bar right now? That's crazy. I will be done in 50 minutes, or I'll be done at 2 o'clock, and I will catch up with you. That's so cool. Is this your honeymoon? Congratulations. I saw something. I just got back yesterday. I was gonna hit you up. I was like, so cool. I went to college with that gal. Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here at AJ's Good Time Bar. That just made my day. I appreciate you guys being here. Unfortunately, I can't do Led Zeppelin, but I can do all your favorite country western songs. We are strictly country here at AJ's Good Time Bar. I would be happy to take your requests. QR codes, yeah, all that jazz. I'll be here till 2 p.m., and then I got to go to my other jobs. But I appreciate you guys hanging out. I appreciate your requests. I appreciate your tips. Make sure you tip our bartender working hard over there. And we'll keep on rolling. There's a plane flying out of here tonight. Destination New Orleans. Boss man says my big promotion's on the line. He says that's right where I need to be. Lately I've been on the road more than I've been home. All this leaving her alone is killing me. And holding her right now has got me thinking more and more. This is right where I need to be. Yeah, I'm right where I need to be. Well, when I hear her, I can see her, I can smell her sweet perfume. I can feel her skin against me when I sleep. Where I won't miss her, I can kiss her anytime that I want. plane flying out of here tonight with an empty first class seat. 'Cause I finally got all my priorities in line, and I'm right where I need to be. Yeah, I'm right where I need to be. Where when I hear her, I can see her, I can smell her sweet perfume, I can feel her skin against me when I sleep. Where I won't miss her, I can kiss her anytime that I want to. Yeah, that's right where I need to be. Yeah, I'm right where I need to be. Some Gary Allen for you. First thing I remember knowing was a lonesome whistle blowing and a youngin's dream of growing up to ride on a freight train leaving town, not knowing where I'm bound. No one could change my mind, but Mama tried. What an only rebel child from a family meek and mild. My mama seemed to know what lay in store. Despite all my Sunday learning, towards the bad I kept on turning, till Mama couldn't hold me anymore. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried. Mama tried. Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. And that leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. Dear old daddy, rest his soul, left my mom a heavy load. She tried so very hard to fill his shoes, working hours without rest, wanted me to have the best. She tried to raise me right, but I refused. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried. Mama tried. Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. And that leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried. Mama tried. Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. And that leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. Wrong key. Well, my buck makes impressions on the inside of her thigh. There are little feathered Indians where we tussled through the night. If I'd known she was religious, then I wouldn't have came stoned to the house of such an angel, too messed up to get back home. Looking over West Virginia, smoking spirits on the roof. She asked, ain't anybody told you that them things are bad for you? I said, many folks have warned me, there's been several people try, but up till now there ain't been nothing that I couldn't leave behind. Hold me close, my dear, sing your whispering song softly in my ear, and I will sing along. Honey, tell me how your love runs true, and how I can always count on you to be there when the bullets fly. I'd run across the river just to hold you tonight. Well, my heart is sweating bullets from the circles it has raced, like a little feathered Indian calling out the clouds for rain. I go running through the thicket, I go careless through the thorns, just to hold her for a minute, though it'd leave me wanting more. Hold me close, my dear, sing your whispering song softly in my ear, and I will sing along. Honey, tell me how your love runs true, and how I can always count on you to be there when the bullets fly. I'd run across the river just to hold you tonight. Some Tyler Childers for you. Woo! Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you for being here at AJ's Good Time Bar, the goodest good time bar. My name is Alex Smith. I will be here till 2 p.m. So you still got enough time to get your requests in to me. Scan the QR codes around there. It'll link you up to the MySet app. You can text me directly through that. You can see a list of songs that I do. Not everything, but a lot of it. Or you can put in a custom request. Or you can come up here and holler at me and do it the old-fashioned way. But either way, make sure you tip our bartender. Working hard. If you got anything left over, I'd appreciate your generosity. But the best thing you can do right now to support my career is go follow me on Instagram at the Singin' Racer. No G on the end of singing. I do have music coming out. It was supposed to come out before New Year, but then my dog had some emergency surgery and stuff, so that kind of got pushed out. Anyway, appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate you listening. And I'll keep on rolling for the next half hour till our band comes up here and hopefully sing some songs you like. Big orange ball was sinking in the water, toes in the sand, couldn't get much hotter. Little umbrella-shaped margaritas, coconut oil tanned senoritas. Oh, now how Jimmy Buffett feels. Hands on the wheel, cruising down the interstate. Gas, a pedal sticks, it carries my car away. I was going fast as the Rambler goes. I could feel the speed from my head to my toes. Oh, now I know how Richard Petty feels. I've been around the block a time or two, done almost everything a boy can do. I've done some living, yeah, I've had fun, but there is one thing that I haven't done. Saved 2 months, bought a little diamond. Tonight's the night, feels like perfect timing. Down on one knee on mama's front steps, man, I'm gonna die if she really says yes. Oh, I wanna know how forever feels. I've done around the block a time or two. I've done some everything a boy can do. I've done some living, yeah, I've had fun, but there is one thing that I haven't done. I wanna know how forever feels. Hey, I wanna know how forever feels. Girl, I wanna know how forever feels. Oh, I wanna know how forever feels. It's Kenny Chesney for you. Appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much for listening. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to tune up real quick, if you guys will bear with me for a second. Make sure this thing is locked in. I won't make you tell me what I've come to understand. You're a certain kind of woman, I'm a different kind of man. I tried to make you love me, you tried to find the spark of the flame that burned, but somehow turned to smoke rings in the dark. The loneliness within me takes a heavy toll, 'cause it burns as slow as whiskey through an empty, aching soul. And the night is like a dagger, long and cold and sharp, as I sit here on the front steps, blowing smoke rings in the dark. I know I must be going, 'cause love's already gone, and all I'm taking with me are the pieces of my heart. All I'll leave are smoke rings in the dark. it wants to. The wind blows where it will. Everything on earth goes somewhere, but I swear we're standing still. So I'm not gonna wake you. I'll go easy on your heart. I'll just touch your face and drift away like smoke rings in the dark. And I know I must be going, 'cause love's already gone. And all I'm taking with me are the pieces of my heart. And all I'll leave are smoke rings in the dark. Thank you so much. Well, I hear that train a-comin', it's rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when, but I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. And that train keeps rolling on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. Well, I bet there's rich folks eating from a fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. Well, those people keep moving, and that's what tortures me. Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, I bet I'd move it on a little further down the line, far from Folsom Prison. That's where I want to stay. Yeah, I'll let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate you. Safe travels wherever you're headed. Thank you for the tip. Thank you so much. My guitar doesn't want to stay in tune today. Sky in Cheyenne, Wyoming is just about as blue as it gets. And if you ain't seen a Santa Fe sunset, you ain't seen red. Thank you so much. The Texas sunflower yellow can take your breath away. I've seen it all, from the orange of the fall to the green of the summer. My favorite color is neon. The light they always leave on. A weekend on the rocks, an old school jukebox with a little Johnny Lee on. The buzz I love to be on. Put a double on your troubles. The light at this end of the tunnel is neon. The sun can do the job in the daytime, but the moon ain't quite bright enough to light up the way to playtime for people like us. Just like a beachside beacon, calling all the ships back home. A few thousand volts to cut through the smoke. The windows are tinted, that's why they invented neon. Light they always leave on. A weekend on the rocks, an old school jukebox with a little Johnny Lee on. Buzz I love to be on. Put a double on your troubles. The light at this end of the tunnel is neon. You know I've seen it all, from the orange of the fall to the green of the summer. But my favorite color is neon. That they always leave on. Put a double on your troubles. The light at this end of the tunnel is neon. Thank you so much. We are in Alan Jackson's bar, so how about some Alan Jackson? Well, I was rolling wheels and shifting gears around that Jersey turnpike. Barney stopped me with his gun 10 minutes after midnight. Said, "Sir, you broke the limit in this rusty old truck." "I don't know about that accent, son. Just where did you come from?" Said, "Where I come from, it's cornbread and chicken. Where I come from, not a front porch sitting. Where I come from, trying to make a living, working hard to get to heaven. Where I come from." Well, I was south of Detroit City, pulled in this country kitchen. Tried their brand of barbecue, the sign said finger licking. Well, I paid the tab, and the lady asked me how'd I like my biscuit. "I'll be honest with you, ma'am, it ain't like mama fixed it. 'Cause where I come from, it's cornbread and chicken. Where I come from, not a front porch picking. Where I come from, trying to make a living, and working hard to get to heaven. Where I come from." I was chasing the sun on 101 somewhere around Ventura. Lost a universal joint and had to use my finger. This tall lady stopped and asked if I had plans for dinner. Said, no thanks, man, back home we like the girls that sing soprano. Cause where I come from, it's cornbread and chicken. Where I come from, not a front porch sitting. Where I come from, trying to make a living and working hard to get to heaven. Where I come from. Well, I was headed home on 65 somewhere around Kentucky. CB rang for the bobtail rig that's rolling on like thunder. Well, I answered him and he asked me, aren't you from out in Tulsa? No, but you might have seen me there, just dropped a load of salsa. Cause where I come from, it's cornbread and chicken. Where I come from, not a front porch picking. Where I come from, trying to make a living and working hard to get to heaven. Where I come from, it's cornbread and chicken. Where I come from, not a back porch picking. Where I come from, trying to make a living and working hard to get to heaven. Where I come from. Where I come from. Where I come from. Hey, thank you guys so much. If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old-time movie about a ghost from the wishing well. In a castle dark or a fortress strong with chains upon my feet, you know that ghost is me. And I will never be set free as long as I'm a ghost that you can't see. If I could read your mind, love, what a tale your thoughts could tell. Just like a paperback novel, the kind the drugstore sells. When you reach the part where the heartache comes, the hero would be me. But heroes often fail, and you won't read that book again because the ending's just too hard to take. I walk away like a movie star who gets burned in a three-way script. Enter number two, a movie queen to play the scene while bringing out the good things out in me. But for now, love, let's be real, I never thought I could feel this way, and I've got to say that I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone and I just can't get it back. If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old-time movie about a ghost from the wishing well. in a castle dark or a fortress strong with chains upon my feet. But stories always end, and if you read between the lines, you'll know that I'm just trying to understand the feelings that you lack. I never thought I could act this way, and I've got to say that I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone, and I just can't get it back. Some Gordon Lightfoot for you. Not exactly country, but that was, from my recollection from an interview that I saw one time on some biography, that was Johnny Cash's favorite song of all time, and he did do a cover version of that on his cover album before he passed away. So I think it passes. My name is Alex Smith. I've only got time for a couple more songs for you. I would love to do a couple originals for you if you guys will sit through it. I got music coming out very soon. These are these two songs I'm going to close out with. They are going to be my first songs that I have coming out. So if you like what you hear, please go follow me on Instagram at the Singin' Racer. No G on the end of singing. I don't have a pre-save link, and I don't have a specific release date yet. I was going to have them out by now, but then my dog had an emergency surgery that cost a couple grand, so that kind of put a damper on Christmas and all that stuff. So anyway, if you guys like what you hear, please go follow me. That way you can stay in the loop. You can get the announcements. You can get the pre-save link. You can do all that. And it'll be on your phone very, very soon. First one I'm going to do is called The Whiskey Will. I hope you guys like it. Thank you for the tip. You won't be at our spot when I walk in. You won't be caught dead with my best friends. You won't be there when I lay down my head tonight. Whoa, but the whiskey will. The whiskey will touch my lips, hold my hand, and keep me warm tonight. It's still with me on that one night stand come early morning light. If you won't drown this loneliness I feel, oh, the whiskey will fight fire with fire, 'cause I've got nothing left. This hurt's too strong for the burn that's on my breath. Sip by sip, I'll lose my grip, 'cause you'll never let me forget. Oh, but the whiskey will. The whiskey will touch my lips, hold my hand, and keep me warm tonight. It's still with me on that one night stand come early morning light. If you won't drown this loneliness I feel, the whiskey will. Oh, the whiskey will. You won't be there. You won't be there when I lay my head down tonight. Whoa, but the whiskey will. The whiskey will touch my lips, hold my hand, and keep me warm tonight. It's still with me on that one night stand come early morning light. You won't drown this loneliness I feel. No, if you won't drown this loneliness I feel. Oh, the whiskey whiskey will. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. We got time for one more. It's going to be my second single coming out. It's called You Love Me Anyway. Hope you guys like it. I don't pray like I used to, then I cuss more than I should. I'm rough around the edges and surely give less than I could, but you love me anyway. Oh, I've missed a lot of chances to turn the other cheek. I've chased after the money and lived a life that's far from meek, but you love me anyway. And I can't explain how you got me believing I can sidestep my demons, walk that straight and narrow way. Still I know there'll be a day where I'll falter and fail, but still you'll look at me and say that you love me anyway. Oh, I've been a little anxious, I've been a whole lot of lost, still counting up my blessings, I'm busy counting up the cost, but you love me anyway. And I can't explain how you got me believing I can sidestep my demons, walk that straight and narrow way. Still I know there'll be a day where I'll falter and fail, but still you look at me and say that you love me anyway. Well, I'll drink me a bit of whiskey and I love puffing on big cigars, and I made idols out of outlaws and false gods out of guitars, and I spend less time in church than I do playing in the bar. Still you love me anyway. Still I can't explain how you got me believing I can sidestep my demons, walk that straight and narrow way. Still I know there'll be a day where I'll falter and fail, but still you'll look at me and say that you love me anyway. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you hanging out. That concludes my time with y'all today. My name is Alex Smith. If you didn't get a chance, please pop on over to Instagram. Follow me at The Singin' Racer. No G on the end of singing. You can also tip me on Venmo at that same handle, The Singin' Racer. No G on the end of singing. And cash is also appreciated. Thank you so much. Make sure you tip your bartender too. She's got to stick around here all day. I get to leave. So I'm going to get off stage. I'm going to shut up, make room for our band coming up here now. And until next time, have a good time at AJ's and in Nashville and all that. Safe travels. Thanks.